questions for your Tesselation final exam. The first part of it is what we're going to do in class today. It says to trace a design on the side and the top or bottom of your rectangle that you should have gotten. Please have a seat. Nobody's tracing anything right now. Nobody's doing anything but watching. Pencils down, papers down, eyes open, ears are open, and remain alert. No, hold up. You're going to cut out along the two designs that you make. One will be at the top, one will be at the side. Then you will slide the cutout pieces to the opposite sides. Then you will tape them together and trace. You were still watching, you were not doing anything. Here's my rectangle that everybody should have. Where are the extra ones? Make sure he gets one, please. That's all I need. All right. So I'm tracing on one of my sides. Curves are better than points, and less is more. Meaning the less curves you have, the more, or the less cutting you have to worry about, the more accurate it can be. This is the side. And then I can do the top or the bottom. I'm going to do the top. Boom. Very simple gestures there. It doesn't have to be intricate. It doesn't have to be a zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible so that your final exam is low maintenance, so that it doesn't require a whole bunch of thought. This is cutting, pasting, taping, gluing, all second and third grade concepts. And it's going to form a pattern, which is also what, pre-K? When did y'all learn about patterns? Okay, kindergarten. I mean, if you want to take the 50 question test that I have, it's not multiple choice, it's all open-ended, then sure. Are you sure? Okay, because I got it. It's open answer, meaning you have to create your own answer for every single question.
Did you have to do that?
That's the alternative.
Oh no. That's hard.
You might have to, but no, I even think college questions have multiple choices. Okay, here are my cutout pieces. Now the next step I've cut out along the design is to slide the cutout pieces to the opposite sides. Watch what I do. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to slide it over. It should still stay aligned with the pink line. Questions? Okay, I'm going to provide you with tape. Where's my tape at? Oh, it's right there. Oh, that works. Might as well since it's there. So I'm going to give you 3 pieces. You can cut them. See, I'm cutting this and making it skinny so that it's not a fat piece of tape. And they're side by side. Stay focused. They do not overlap. Okay? I don't want any overlapping. See that? It's like a butterfly. Then I'm going to reinforce it over here. Okay, now I'm going to take this piece.
Slide to the bottom?
Yep, and slide it to the bottom. Boom. Do the same thing. However, I want to make sure that my end piece here is exactly aligned with this end piece here. So I'm going to fold this down a bit. And make sure that I align those perfectly. And if my paper gets a little raggedy, it's fine. So I'm lining this up where those 2 ends are where it meets the pencil. All right, again, cut. Tape. Reinforce it on the other side. Tape. I have now made my puzzle piece. Now there's a little bit of lint on this tape because it's been sitting on the table for a couple periods. This side looks a little better because it's got less of the tracing around it. But even when you do trace it on your paper, it matters not. Can I see a light with this paper, please? So you're going to get 2 colored sheets of cardstock, and then you're going to start tracing in the center of your paper. I prefer you use a pencil, but I'm using this marker so that you can see it clearly on the screen.
Can we trace over it with marker?
Yes, you may, but start with pencil because I don't want you to A, make a mistake like Miss Starling might do because she's not perfect, and B, you're only getting these 2 sheets of paper. So I'm not wasting a whole bunch of paper and killing trees and doing all that. I'll have to call that parent back.
That doesn't help for them.
There's one piece, okay? Kind of looks like a yes, that's the whole point. It's supposed to form a puzzle-ish. Now I'm going to come up here, and do you see how it hangs off the paper?
Yeah.
That's fine. I still want to use the whole entire sheet of paper. Bring it around. Pardon?
So we're making a
Are you
giant.
gonna connect to each one?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wait, I forgot to do the other side. Whoopsies.
How would you do?
Then they're going to connect, and then you'll do it some more. Now, the mathematics behind this, because somebody was like, how does that involve mathematics? What does that even mean? Well, A, they could have taken a whole 7th grade mathematics test, open-ended, and done 50 questions on their own instead of complaining or asking a silly question like that. But anyway, the answer to that is this involves transformations. I am sliding. I am rotating. I am turning parts of a shape. And this is geometry. This is a shape. Geometry involves shapes. Okay? So, even though I've done 3 of them, I'm still not done. I need to fill out this whole entire paper. Okay? Focus. Once I'm done doing all that,
Oh, that was easy. Are you sure about that?
I'm going to cut it out and then put it on white paper. Here's my white paper. And it will end up being a tessellation formed pattern like this. Now, you know how I said sometimes it'll cut off a piece up here?
Yeah.
That's fine. I cut off a piece over here. This isn't a whole entire piece right here. This is my whole entire piece. This is my whole entire piece right here. Okay, so some of them are going to be cut off. If you have a little bit of a gap here, that's fine. If you have a little bit of white space over here, that's fine too. Miss Starling's isn't perfect, so yours does not have to be perfect. But it does have to look like a puzzle. It does need to be in a pattern. And it needs to be neat. This is neat. This is 100%. You will get 2 colors. I will have them laid out for you as soon as I am done looking at your template. This is your template.
When will this be due?
This is due at the end of your final exam period next week. So we're getting started today. We're tracing today. If we have time, we'll cut today. But that means you have to remain focused and not be up in here playing, like I've already said at the beginning of class. Hold up. Next week, you will come in and hopefully you will at least have all of these things traced so that all you have left to do is cut and glue and be done. That is your final. Show it to me. Great. You either get a 0 or 100. Real quick. Yes.
Real quick.
Questions?